I mean, how would you lazily say blood pressure? Like there, would you say it in a way that someone would think you would have an accent if you didn't enunciate it like that? Like say blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
Yeah, I mean.
I know, but to that lady, I would sound Asian.
Oh.
Regardless, because of my eyes or whatever. I don't know.
Sometimes it is weird though, and I'm not saying this about Asian. I'm saying you ever talk to somebody, and you're in a conversation, and you're noting and you're sensing a notable accent, right? Like they could be like, the thing over the thing, oh, and you're like, oh, where are you from? And they're like, Cleveland, and you're like, and you're like, no, but like where were you born? And they're like, Cleveland, and you're like, wait a minute. So are your parents? And they're like, they're from Cleveland too. And you're like, what are you doing right now? Like, what's going on? And they're like, why are you telling me I'm from somewhere? I'm like, okay, man.
But do I sound like that?
Fuck no, you don't sound like that.
That's Cleveland.
Say it again.
Cleveland.
I sense something there. Yeah. Something small.
So also, I'll tell you now, I used to do constructions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that would be like the unnecessary S is a tell. Someone can speak really clear English and say things mostly correct without a notable accent.
No. I said constructions.
Right. But then when somebody throws an S on something,
but it's not just one construction. I'm doing a plural.
I understand.
No, you don't. You don't seem to understand because it's like I did a bunch of constructions.
Okay, now you're foreign to me. Okay.
Right.
You got it?
Okay.
So where are you from? Where were you born?
So I was born in San Diego.
Right. Seoul, South Korea. I understand the capital.
Okay.
So
that's crazy.
Was it near the DMZ? Like, tell me a little more about it. Have you been to Seoul now?
No, I don't. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. I did like 8 years ago. I get a call from a Korean guy.
Yep.
Hey, he goes, hey, and I go, what's up? How'd you get my number? I have no people. I know people. That's what he says.
Yeah, I know people.
I know people. And I go, okay, so what's up? He's like, my name is JYP. You know what JYP is? He's like the Puff Daddy of Korea, right? So he like all those, BLM, what was it? BTS and
right.
Rain.
BLM's a little different.
Yeah, BLM.
Yeah.
He loves BLM. Mm-hmm. That's JYP.
So you're talking about like
the producer.
You're talking JYP. So you're talking about the huge pop groups, right? The Korean pop.
He calls me this guy, right?
This guy calls you,
and he goes, "Hey, you want to do music videos?" And I go, "What the fuck?" I go, "What? Do the music videos? You want to do it?" And I go, "Do what music video? Who are you?" Google me, he says. So I Google him, right? Mm-hmm. I go, "Oh fuck, this guy's legit." Mm-hmm. So I call him back.
What's up, dog?
Yeah. So he flew me out there.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he flew my brother and I out there. I go, he goes, apply you out. You go, apply you out. I give you 30 grand. I go, and I just played highball. I go, what hotel am I staying at? Whatever you want to, right?
Yeah.
So I picked like the most, I went to the W.
Yeah.
In Seoul, because I liked it on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing I know, I was like in a silver costume with silver bell bottoms.
Shooting this video.
Yeah, and I have silver makeup with alien antennas.
Is the video for BTS?
No, it was for a girl group called Wonder Girls.
Why? Okay, can I ask you this real quick? This is a sidebar. Why are the pop groups so significantly popular from Korea? Is like, I mean, in your opinion, as opposed to, like we're not hearing about them from really other places. It's like Korea is the spot. Do you have an opinion on it?
I do, but I'm afraid to say it.
No, that's the best kind. Say it.
No, it's well, we're good. We're just good people.
No.
Yeah, we're good people.
Come on, man.
What?
I know there's an interesting thought in here from you. Just tell me.
And you're a little racist with that Bruce Lee sweatshirt, but that's fine.
Dude, this is not.
It's not.
It's not.
Was that
racist.
for Bobby?
No, I just
really.
He's Korean.
No,
he's not Chinese.
Yeah.
Korean. That's so offensive.
Look, Roots of Fight, who I'm a big fan of, sent a whole bunch. You saw those boxes.
I think this is an unconscious thing on Tom's part.
No, just a Bruce Lee
but
thing.
we had all the other Muhammad Ali. You had
You think I should go change?
Allen Iverson, and you picked out the Bruce. I think it's a little unconscious decision, maybe because you know that Bobby
there's
was
two
coming
Lees coming here.
It's B-Lee.
B-Lee.
Yeah.
Should I change it?
No, you're fine with it. Okay. I like it. I think you are trying to make me feel comfortable. And I think that's like you're going out of your way to make me feel good. And that's good.
This is a perfect segue. First of all, I'm not going to forget that meth gets your dick hard, okay?
If you've had any kind of erectile disorder problems, I'm here to tell you, forget about Viagra, forget about salads, forget about dick implants and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you believe me or not.
Yeah.
But if you like to see me smoke some meth with a small limp dick that doesn't get hard any other way, and watch it get harder and harder, the more I smoke, the harder my dick gets. It's unbelievable.
Was that your experience?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
You were 11.
It doesn't matter.
Wait, let's talk about the first time. Can we talk about the first? How does one procure meth, smoke it the first time? How did it happen?
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go down memory lane?
Yes.
I'll go down memory lanes.
Okay.
To you?
Yeah.
Number one, when I was in my late childhood, in my 8, 9 years old.
Whoa.
When 8, 9 years old, I was
late. That's late.
Yeah, I was
practically an adult.
I was molested.
Okay.
What?
No, yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When you were
8, 9, I was molested by a guy with Down syndrome. I do it in my act.
Goodness.
Are you serious?
Okay. And then my
How
dad.
old was the guy? I'm sorry.
I know in his 20s. I'm over it.
Fuck, man.
It didn't bother me at the time. I don't think.
I don't really find your story to be like a real molestation. I feel like it was like a barter, a trade system, because you kept going back to the same guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, that's how they court you. I mean,
So wait,
from what I understand, that they
when you
groom
say
you and you
barter,
come back.
like you got something like
I got something in return.
What
so
did
you got
you get?
candy?
Candy. Have you ever had sex with a guy?
No.
You've never sucked a guy off?
Mm-mm.
Never fondled a guy?
Have you ever been a bottom?
Never. No.
Never desire?
No.
Curiosity?
How about this?
No, but we talked to a doctor. We talked to this doctor who he was like, that's his specialty is like men's fluid sexuality. And he was like, yeah, no, like he said his primary practice is seeing basically straight guys who have engaged in gay, activity. And they're like, oh, am I gay? And he's like, no, like he has a whole, obviously like series of criteria and questions to like, but you have, right?
Yeah, but in every time I've done it is through drunkenness.
Yeah.
I have to be really drunk to do it.
And desperation.
And I was a kid.
Drunk gay.
I never did it before, under the age.
Have you done it since you guys been together?
No.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, no. The last gay experience I had was probably 16.
Okay.
Do you ever think about it?
No, I never think about.
Do you ever think about it?
I don't think about dick.
Do you think about it while you're making love?
No, I don't think about making love to her. Tom Hardy. I don't think that.
Tom Segura.
Segura, yes. Sometimes. Yeah. But I never think of like another guy. No, guys.
Now, when you're at the beach.
Oh my God, I'm not.
When you're at the beach and there's good-looking people walking around, do you check out guys?
He does.
No.
1000%.
No. Oh my God, you guys are so crazy.
You do.
I don't check out guys. What I do is this.
That's all you do. Look at him, babe. He's so cute. Look at his baby.
I don't do that.
That's all you do.
That's ridiculous. Can I say this? No. First of all, would it be weird if I was at the beach and I looked at hot chicks and look at that ass to you?
I would. Either way.
I'm just saying, I just find that to be...
yeah, guys who do that too much, I feel are gay.
Disrespectful.
Oh, like over the top? One time I met a guy who's famous, and I can't tell you who, but I'll tell you off.
Can I guess?
No.
Okay. Wait.
I'm really good at this game.
Can we guess that? Is he a movie star?
He's not a movie star, but don't keep asking.
No. Is he a comedian?
Shut up.
No, just...
No.
Stop. What we're asking, right? We're not going to... After you answer this one question, it's not a floodgate situation. We're gonna ask one thing. I just need to know what he does for a living, and that's all. I don't want to know anything else. So, is he a comedian?
He's in the entertainment business.
Is he a comedian?
He's on camera.
Nice.
Podcaster.
No.
That's what he says.
So
somebody
I'm meeting this guy.
Someone we know.
I'm meeting this dude who's a well-known person, and before I meet him. Like he's down the hall, right? And I'm talking to somebody. He's like, oh, so-and-so's here. I'm like, oh, cool. And he goes, he's pretends that he's not gay. And makes a joke about it. And I was like, okay, like I don't care. But he's like, it's pretty funny. I know. He just says that. And I go, I go, okay. I meet the guy, and as I meet him, I'm like, hey, what's up? And he goes, oh, what'd you do last night? And I was like, oh, got in here, we had dinner. And he goes, oh, yeah, I was with this girl last night. And I go, oh, cool. Like, first of all, I just met him. It's not like your buddy and you're like, you hook up last. I just met him. He's like, yeah, I was with this girl last night. And I was like, oh, cool. He was like, God. I mean, I ate her pussy. And he goes, I could eat that shit all night. You know what I mean? I was like, who the fuck talks like that? Like, nobody goes, I can eat that shit all night.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. It was a good. He's like, yeah, man, I just love it. You know, I just love doing that. And I was like, mm-hmm. And so we talked for a moment, and then I stopped talking to him. And I talked to my friend. I was like, that dude is definitely
yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
That overt kind of like always wanting to talk about chicks all the time.
But
it's
I used to do that.
Especially, really?
Yeah, because when I was
How old were you though?
young.
Like,
But when I was 23 was the first time I made love to a woman, right? Like ate her pussy that wasn't a prostitute. Okay. So this is when I did stand. What?
Go ahead.
Is that funny to you? Because you know what? It's so funny that you make that face because, you know, I see photos of you. Sometimes you'll post it, or Christine, your wife, will post it. Christina, and I'll see a young Tom Segura photo, and you know, oddly enough, you're a very handsome guy. Okay. You're a football player, right? And God bless you that you were born with those genetics. All right. But let me say something to you right now. Some of us weren't born with those gifts. All right.
Okay.
I got fucked genetically. All right. My parents both look like mythological creatures. All right. And I was gonna be born like this. My brother's fucked as well. All right.
No, your brother's really cute. Very small but cute.
Okay.
Big lips, big butt.
Babe, just back me up for once. Okay. He is cute.
He is very
anyway. I never had sex with anybody until I was 23. So then one night I was at a club. I was doing stand-up, right? Mm-hmm. And a girl just goes, yeah, I'll fuck you. You know, basically. Yeah. And I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
So then after that, I would be at work and I would like brag about it.
Yeah, but...
Oh, man, I had so much pussy last night. I ate her butthole, man. It was crazy. And like people were like, this is before like... You know, what did they work? What did they call it?
Yeah. The context you gave it makes it add up. You know what I mean? There's a difference between the story I was telling and the fact that you were basically a late bloomer.
Yeah.
You were so excited that you finally got to have this experience you're talking about all the time. That doesn't register the same way this guy. This guy's a grown ass man.
You know what happens to guys like that? The most abuse.
How come you don't see many Asian people with Down syndrome?
And now I'm going to answer it with the most racist thing because you're setting me up to say something racist. And
Racist? It's scientific.
I'm going to answer this to you,
question,
right?
Bobby.
Sometimes you can't tell with Koreans.
You want to fuck with my huh?
Okay. We have the same amount as you white people. It's just that sometimes you just can't tell. Okay. And if you wanted me to say that, you set me up, right? And so everyone listening right now, you know what you're doing.
Wait, what are you saying? You're saying
what I'm saying.
What kind of people?
I'm going to say something.
What kind of people?
What Koreans
are look like?
What?
They look like what?
Down syndrome people, right? So basically, this is what happened, right? She wants to say that.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to.
But she can't. So
I don't want to
she has to ask me a question. So I say it, and then she can go, there we go. You know what I mean? No. Fuck you. Japanese. Oh, fuck, bro.
Look what I wrote down here.
What?
Least favorite Asians. I wanted you to give me a list.
They're not my least favorite.
What's your least favorite?
I can't say it. I'll tell you why. Can I tell you why?
Do the mic.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because what you're leading me down a path where Papa's going to get in trouble. Because what happened was, 15 years ago, right? I said the Vietnamese are jungle Asians. Right? I don't mean it.
Right.
Right.
No.
And I didn't mean it then.
Right.
I just said it.
Right. That's what we do.
I know, but I said it.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm going to the Vietnamese news, right, and newspapers, and apologizing and crying. Please, I'm sorry. You know.
Okay. We got.
So what
past,
I'm saying.
I know we got past them. There's a bunch of other countries that we could talk about their people.
But I love every Asian race.
No, you don't.
I know.
Let's start there. I mean, first of all, you have real reasons with the Japanese. Let's get into them for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, the Japanese, you know, they oppressed our people for like 50 years, and they stole our rice.
Yeah.
You don't steal the rice. You don't steal the rice.
That's fucked up.
When you steal the rice, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you know what? Asians, we love it. We don't know what it is about it.
It's
small, it's cute, it's
adorable.
chewy.
It's chewy, it's delicious.
Yeah.
They're not your least favorite, though.
Yeah. So my dad told me a story once. I don't know if this is true or not.
Yeah.
But he told me one day, right before I went to sleep, I was maybe 8. He goes, "Do you know what Japanese used to do to us?" I go, "No," because I'm a kid.
Yeah, and you're like 8.
I'm 8.
And you're like,
They
oh,
used to
lollipop.
They used to hang Korean by the ankle with a rope. I go, "Oh, it's like a reverse. You can't die that way." Right? It's like a reverse hanging.
Yeah.
Like we used to do
You're
here.
like, for fun?
Yeah. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
No, he goes, no. They from a tree. And I go, "Oh, but below they take a big pot of boiling water. I go, and I'm sleeping like this. Yeah? He goes, then they dunk Korean in, and we come out, right? They dunk us every time, Leia skin gone, right? And he goes, good night. And good night, Father. He used to. Oh no, I'm kidding.
Tell you stories.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I didn't sleep. That's why I have a hard time sleeping. Yeah,
because of those stories. My dad was the opposite. With for years. I mean, I did it on stage, but it was really true. Where I would be like, when you're a kid, a boy, you're some fascination with like guns and things, right? And I would ask him these things, and he'd be very like, not really. And then I knew my dad was in the Marine Corps. I knew he fought in Vietnam. So then I was like, seeing movies. And I would be like,
right.
What was that like? He's like, well, I was lieutenant. Really wasn't like blah, blah, blah. Year after year, I'd be like, did you kill people in war? And he was like, it wasn't like that. When you're a lieutenant, you're in charge of the platoon. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then like these stories, I was like, you don't have like any stories from being in a fucking war?
Yeah.
And then like now he'll be like, you just don't understand how good it feels when you see the enemy just blown apart, And like,
really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
He told me, first of all, a few years ago, we talked about throwing grenades into bunkers.
Uh-huh.
And then just last week, he was like, I go, so throwing he's like, yeah, one of my guys threw a grenade and it was defective. So it blew up and it killed him. And I was like, fuck. I go, did you ever throw grenades? He's like, yeah. So what we would do is we'd throw a grenade into like a bunker and it would shock people. And then we would throw the TNT in there with like I forget how he described it. He goes, there's no one left after that. And I was like, cool.
If I threw a